Hello and welcome to Black Minds News. I'm your host, the whiteologist, Mr. Blows Your Minds, and this channel is to report, articulate, transmit, communicate, relate, unveil, decode, spread the news, whether by news, video, website, or quotes from publications. As I articulate these information, I ask that the creator of the universe be here, heart, soul, mind, and spirit, because why? The truth don't need no partner. As a descendant of the greatest people who created this land that you call the United States, we, the historical, biological genealogy tied to the bloodline of historical Black Foundation Americans of this land, we, the BADOS, Black American Descendant of Slaves, some say Black African Descendant of Slaves, others say American Descendant of Slaves, which is ADOS, we, the historical lineage and ties, we, the children of today, give honor to our ancestors. You know what my motto of this show is? I'm never going to tell you what I heard. I'm only going to tell you what I know. Well, we're going to go over to St. Louis. Seeing this story here, relating to the fact that the sale come out the angry black man. Black man was out using the summer, have a family gathering, cookout. All of a sudden he seen ass bikes, white skin on bike and nude in the mug. Ever heard of the naked bike ride? They said it's nudity with a message. Yeah, well, it took the wrong turn. And the black man decided he needed to protect his family from the vision of the sight of the cyclist. Well, stay tuned to see this broadcast. Hey, how's y'all doing? This is your host once again, Mr. Blows Your Minds, coming with July 29, 2019, Black Minds News Report. First and foremost, I want to say what's good to my fam in the house. New subscribers, we got new subscribers, family, who have now joined the Black Minds News family. We want to say what's good, family, and welcome. Passerbys, if you should happen to fall and took the wrong turn on your GPS on the internet and somehow stumbled over here, welcome to the most hated show in the black corner of the internet. Go ahead, go down to the library, see some things you might like. If you happen to see something that might offend you a little bit, remember that the motto is, the truth don't need no partner. We welcome you to the show. Hopefully you stay for the duration. And hopefully we can see that you come back again, share, like, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. Now let's get into the show. As I was telling you, again, have you ever heard about the nudist naked bike ride, right? And brother, again, they call him the angry black man. Right? He had to be angry because he did not appreciate what he seen, right? So, you got to do what you got to do, but let you see from his perspective first and see how they broadcast it. And I'll come back and change my little 2 cents on it, right? So check this out. That should be right back.
Well, a ride that was supposed to be fun becomes a targeted event. More than 1,000 cyclists came out for the World Naked Bike Ride yesterday, but for the first time in years, they saw something they've never seen. Our Justina Cornell spoke to one of the organizers and has more on what happened. It's a very bizarre incident, never happened before.
After spinning into its 12th year, the World Naked Bike Ride saw something it's never seen before.
Someone was shooting one of the riders with a paintball gun and that the man appeared to be angry.
Andrea Hitzman is a volunteer on the planning committee. You can see in this video a man shooting at the cyclists as they make their way through Tower Grove Park.
Brian Kraser was in the park when he saw a bunch of naked riders go by. He whipped out his phone to record it, and that's when he saw a man shooting at them with a paintball gun.
I've never seen anyone actually being angry at a rider.
And while Kraser couldn't get on camera, he tells 5 on Your Side the shooter seemed angry that there were bare bikers as families were hanging out and kids running around.
There were lots of people having barbecues and parties. It seemed like it was one big party, so maybe he didn't like the nudity.
Even though this park has a sign that says a welcoming place for all, that didn't seem to be the case for a man who didn't want to see the nudity anymore. But luckily, no one was seriously injured.
Everyone is safe.
Hitzman says this ride is supposed to promote visibility for cyclists.
It's also a lot about body positivity and about treating others with kindness and love and respect.
Even with this hiccup, they were still able to display their message and just ride on.
It didn't mar the events at all. Hopefully it will never happen again.
Justina Cornell, 5 on Your Side.
Now, the man who took the video says when he was about to leave, he saw the shooter run out of paintballs, so luckily he wasn't able to shoot more people.
All right, so see again, they have this Naked Bike Ride 2019, nudity with a message. Again, this is a World Naked Bike Ride, huh? This is an annual summer event that is not merely a ride for nudists or exhibitionists, but rather for unusual ways of bearing it all. Is for the environment, they say, right? And they say they motto, like Mr. Blows Your Mind's motto is, they say, bear as you dare. I'm going to say that again. Bear as you dare. Yeah, they dared, didn't they? And brother didn't have that, did he? So we see this was the 16th version, and it reached about 70 cities and 20 countries, right? They come all the way from like Argentina, Finland, South America, New Zealand, right? Well, these were buck naked cyclists took to the streets. Buck naked, not semi-naked, not half naked, buck naked, right? Exposing it all, right? And they, according to is about exposing the dangers of global warming. Their protest is against car culture, world dependence on oil, right? And other non-renewable energy sources in defense of cyclist rights, environmental related issues, right? This is their issue. This is what they do. I'm still trying to figure out how's everybody who got a cause or celebratory or celebration can always get good weather. But when a nigga gets some shit, it got to be cold and snowing and raining and got to be kind of crossing up with other kind of holiday. Can't just get no shit on his own, right? I just thought about that, like, how come niggas damn, wait a minute, we people of the sun, everybody else again, you got these new motherfuckers out here and they naked and shit, and most of them know damn well their ass ain't supposed to be out there in all that damn sun, because that sun is killing their ass. But I guess Creator got it in your mind, go ahead and bear it all so I can roast your ass faster. You understand? So, you know what I'm saying? So here it is, they bearing it all, and they going global with it, right? Have they so-called agenda why they doing it, right? And, these supposed to be, I guess, naturalists, right? They're going against all the evils of all this resources that are being used for energy, right? That's their motto. But again, you know how we know how certain people are. They hide behind shit. You know what I'm saying? They have, again, the 300 wall. They put everything in front of it and they hide behind it, but you be thinking what you see in front is what you dealing with, but you know it's really something behind. So again, you're allowing exhibitionists and people who just want to go out here and do this. So again, so you end up had a bike pass in St. Louis, right? Now, whether brother and them knew about y'all gonna be out there that day or not, didn't had no really ban on them because they already had what they was gonna do, right? And here y'all come, you know, lottie-dottie, dilly-dallying, cross where they at in his family, right? Right? Well, so let's show that picture, right? I'm going to show you the picture, right? That was his family and them out there cooking, right? Having a little time, family time. got kids out there, and here they see this, you know what I'm saying, biking cyclists, some naked motherfuckers about to come across where they kids at. Now, you holding an event, we get all that. Again, you know, you have your freedom to express. But again, isn't it, I mean, this nudity thing and this whole thing with the alphabet people, I mean, what about the heterosexual people? Where do they get their time to get to show parades and all this other good stuff? Now, again, you got to teach your own, but I said, we don't have nothing like that. You understand? And if we're going to do something, we do it in the confines of within, you know, it doesn't burden on other people, right? And so you seen the brother here, again, he was an older brother. So, you know, when they say angry black man, he's always going to be an older man because, again, he already understands the game. He done been in, got his stripes. He understands a lot of this stuff, so did some BS. And so he just going to be like, man, give me the paint gun. Give me that paint gun. Hey, no, don't go grab that. Don't go out there. Oh, shit. Yeah, goddamn gun. Well, there. Well, can you imagine the eyes of them white folks when they see a nigga with a gun pointing at them? Oh, their life was flashing because they know this is Righteous Indignation Day. Now, this was a drill. It was a paintball drill at that. You know the paintballs on the naked ass, you know that shit hurt. You ever got back in the day with that wet towel and smack your ass in the back with the tip of that motherfucker and that sting? Oh, them sticker bugs. They be from where I'm from. Remember them old school sticker bugs? Get that shit out the bush, motherfucker ran by, you could hit the stone on his back and even go through his shirt. You know what I'm saying? Get all that, right? Old school. Yeah, you might know. Today, I don't even think sticker bugs even exist, especially when you're in the cities, right? So, you know, paintball. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nowhere to run. You naked in the mug, you getting up off there, man. You might, you know what I'm saying, get some ass shot, ball shot, all kinds of shit, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Tell you to keep going, right? Gonna do, hey, right? Man was out there looking like straight black Rambo. He was out there like Rambo. Matter of fact, one that name is Dorden. Remember the story I did about that? Dorden, the police cop, the one that was super trained, the one they had to talk about, they had to blow him up. We never know what happened to Dorden. Is he still alive? Because they trying to say Tupac alive. At least they say Suge Knight Jr. saying, all right, anyway, that's something else. But anyway. So you see, he was out there with his fam, right? He was out there with his family and everything. And so he decided to take it into his own hand, right? So they gonna say, man, went over there, straight up, looking like straight up, like I said, Rambo. Got it out there, he pointing. You know they didn't know. That's the last thing in their damn mind is seeing a black man come with a damn gun and just straight pointing at, and it's mostly predominantly, you're gonna always have your token mugs trying to be fitting in and want to be black and come on, Debbie, I'm gonna go, right? You don't get all them so try to fit in and do the ride and not being naked and all this shit. That shit ain't about you. You know you always want to fit in. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. Rambo came out there with a caught you with the caught. Now see if it would have been the real thing instead of just a drill, you'd have got see because you got caught up, right? You got caught up being amongst motherfuckers, and you got to understand sometimes some things, you know what I'm saying, when the karma comes, sometimes it might be just your affiliation might get you at the wrong place at the wrong time, so you better understand that stuff. So anyway, bro went out there and did what he had to do. And they try, make him the angry black man. He ain't even no angry black man. He just was like, man, look, hey, I got family, I got kids over there. They don't be doing all this. You know what I'm saying? You want to do it in the confine, make y'all some designated place where you off away from the public like this. What's all this public exhibition shit, right? What's all this about, right? So again, you know how they kind of do, trying to make it seem like, well, the park says, see, Tower Grove Park is a welcoming place for all. All meaning what? Does it mean all that? You know what I'm saying? So that means that, okay, if you're going to try to use that to justify what you say, then that means some pervert could just sit their naked ass in the damn park, ass all out, while people just walking by, and you can't call police on them because, you know what I'm saying? You can do whatever. It's free to all. No, there's got to be rules and boundaries to a lot of this shit. But y'all be trying, find the little slipping loops and holes in the shit and trying to ride with the shit. But damn well that ain't what that meant. So he had the right. We ain't hear nothing about no po-po come and get him, right? We ain't hear nothing about police. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? Freedom to express himself that he didn't like that, right? Paint gun, yeah, he could have went out there. But again, under the circumstance where he was doing what he's doing, protecting his own. They didn't need to be doing it. And the first thing should have been, Why you having a bike route that would come across some place like that where there would be kids out there anyway? But we all know, a little of us a little bit older, we understand that again the so-called indoctrination that they're teaching is about infiltrating in the younger. Because again, that's what Hitler said. Didn't Hitler say he did not worry about people like you, Mr. Blow Your Mind, who always trying to encode and keep them up and relevant, all the stuff and all the biases and the stuff that's going on. Because see, it don't matter. You gonna die off. But see, we got the institutions, which means we will inculcate to the young ones and we will brainwash them in the way different than the way, even though you might be right about what you see. And that's what this was a public fooling indoctrination is all about. See, it's not about what you know right now. It's about them who coming behind you, and then that's who they're always working on. If you got any young ones, sit around and watch some of that damn Channel 11 and shit with them. Listen to some of the shit they coming out. They try to program them we are the world ass shit now. Because why? Because by 2050, right? Somebody going to be the minority, and they don't want them having that kind of feeling about trying to get at them. You understand? So, that's just how it is, right? So, So again, here you is, exhibitionist nudist, and you're riding out there in front of people like that, and it's all supposed to be all good and that. And brother just said, nah, I don't care what nobody say, right? Now he said he took it in the way. Nah, again, he could have, I guess he had the bail money, whatever he had to go through, and he was willing to go through that, but he had the point to be made. This ain't acceptable for everybody. So why are you imposing yours, your will and your spirit on me when I ain't asking for it? And see, that's the kind of thing with a lot of this, right? People get to do that, and it's like you don't have no say-so on it. It's only because of what their cause is. Like the Indians say, I didn't vote for that, right? We didn't vote for that. So, ever since what happened in California with that proposition, right? And they blamed us for the reason why I originally didn't pass for the alphabet people, right? When they didn't pass, they blamed on black folks because you guys don't believe and you guys are xenophobia and homophobic and all this. No, just, it's to each his own. That's your game. You do what you do, and what we do is what we do. Again, there's a proper place and plan for everything. What you do in your house in the confines of in the privacy of your own, that's your business. But when it become public again, then you invade in my square, and I have all the right in the world for any one of us to protect our square. Again, this is Black Minds News. Wanted to just bring this to you. It ain't the deepest of news, but it is something out there again for the fact that they're gonna say a black angry man. Black angry man is only a man that knows what the game is. He done lived enough, got enough stripes in his life to now look back and to say he know what the game is. And he's angry for the simple fact that he might have bought into a lot of the shit prior to before he came into the knowledge of self. And so he's not angry because he's mad at you. He's angry because this shit that is in his face and you trying to act as if like he don't know any better. And a lot of times you don't have to be old to know. You know. But again, it's such a small minority group of people with this kind of understanding, enlightenment, and understanding the eyes to see. And so that's why we as the black media in the corner have to continue to do what? Keep on the regular inculcating, bringing awareness and knowledge about what is going around in the world we in. Again, this is Black Minds News. Peace, love, to everybody. And when you see one another, get a universal nod. What's good, brother? What's good, brother? Sister, sister, how you doing, right? Get back to the unification of love. We need that again, once again, because again, we out of pocket because John Henry Clark, our esteemed historian, tells us that we ain't have no friends in this business. And we're starting to see that the more we see, the more this political stuff is going on. We've seen that people, and again, poll came out today talking about that America is not for reparations, but cash reparations. Oh, they may be for reparations, but as long as a niggas ain't getting no damn cash, we cool with that. Like, wait a minute. We gonna ask somebody who is showing their fangs at every time and showing their ass in any ways they can to us that these are people we gotta rely on, whether you're gonna do right or wrong, then again, this already the rigged game. Again, this is Black Minds News. I might do that story. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. Again, subscribe, like, share, dislike, comment. Till next show, y'all. I'm not doing the old intros. I like to do those. I'm only gonna do them on the live anymore, so going out.